At first, when Lila got introduced, I didn't really think she was a good villain, because at some point her lies were kind of dumb since they were hard to believe, and that made her character more dislikable. Now, late season 3, when she got Marinette expelled, was when her character got a major role and became more interesting character-wise. It showed the potential she has as a liar and as a villain. Later in season 4, we mostly saw her as a background character without great significance, until season 5, where her character appears quite often and has indeed become a way better villain. And here's why. Lila before was recognized more for her lies, which is the main characteristic people acknowledged her for. But in season 5, I have noticed how that shifted. In Perfection, where we saw her appearance for the first time, we could see how instead of just lying, she was manipulating Kagami. Same thing with Protection. In this season, we have seen how the writers have shifted our focus on Lila's character. Since before, we mostly focused on her lies, but now it's more of her ability to manipulate and get people under her control through emotions. If you have noticed before, I consider Lila as a dark empath instead of a psychopath, how people usually refer her as. The meaning of dark empath is a person whose traits score 100 in empathy, but also 100 in dark traits like psychopathy, malicious traits, etc. But of course, this hasn't been psychologically proven or diagnosed since it's just a person's traits. I relate Lila's character traits to this because she has the ability to connect with people's emotions and use it against them. She knows how someone is feeling about a situation, and without truly caring for them, she will use this to take control, which is the door that asks her to manipulate someone, like how she did with Serena, or how with Kagami, Lila knew her vulnerabilities and used it to her advantage. Her character this season has shown us of how good of a gaslighter she is. In Confrontation, they pretty much showed us how Lila gaslights. It also shows how words can sometimes be stronger than actions. In this episode, we saw how Chloe was about to punish Serena by beating her up, but Lila, on the other hand, messed with Serena's head through words. This demonstrated how strong can verbal abuse mess with someone's head, especially by knowing what can hurt them. And Lila showed us how she can do this, because to get through someone, she gets through their feelings first, which allows her to have the person wrapped around her finger since she knows exactly what to say to hurt them and do what she wants. Lila was the main villain of season 5 all this time. As Gabriel's downfall was already on its way, she basically ended it more. Lila doesn't only have proficient manipulation skills, but is also pretty smart. After finding out Monarch's secret identity, she has been slowly planning to expose him since he basically betrayed her. And now that she knew who he was, she had a bigger advantage in her plan to defeat him. First of all, she created a scenario where she can catch Monarch's attention on getting her akumatized. Then, as that worked, she continued the act. But secretly, what he didn't know is that she used his power to her liking. She used Natalie to reveal information that can prove that Gabriel is Monarch. This included part of his past, like his real name, which is Gaby Grissett, past relationships, also the basement with Emily, and when they found the peacock miraculous, this including the ring. Later on, in Collusion, Lila used her manipulation and her identities to record something Gabriel was saying. I think she's gathering all this information to one day turn it all against him and cause completely his downfall. One of the main things that make Lila a good villain is that she uses lies to uncover truth so that she can use it for her own personal gain, which is so ironic and smart. And also that she's planning to expose him for the major focus on getting his miraculous. Anyways, what do you guys think about Lila? I know that she's a very despised character in the show, and well, I despise her too, but I need to admit that her role as a villain is really good. Season 5 definitely made her a better villain and her character more complex and interesting. It is exciting to see what will she do next, especially with information she now has possession of, and how could she use the butterfly miraculous in the future. Have a miraculous day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!